Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
They did not disappoint with the pressure on, but now they need your help. The Detroit Youth Choir hits a home run in the semifinals of America's Got Talent. We're live from the red carpet in Hollywood.
But we begin tonight with the severe weather threat that went through Metro Detroit. In fact, there was a tornado warning issued earlier tonight north of us in Sanilac County.
Fortunately, no reports of damage at this hour. Let's start things off here at 11 with Andrew in for Ben tonight, tracking another round of severe weather moving in.
Devin and Jason, you're absolutely right. First, starting off with tonight, that tornado warning was up for the very heart of Sanilac County. Fortunately, it has been allowed to expire. It was actually canceled early. It was issued at around 9 o'clock this evening and it was canceled just after 9:30. What's left over? Some scattered shower and thunderstorm activity. Still always want to be careful whenever there's lightning. Indoors is the place to be, but a couple of heavy downpours right around Capac and Emmett, stretching into Lapeer County, including around Lapeer. These are not intensifying. They're basically staying at the same strength they are, or they'll be diminishing and moving on as we go over the next few hours. Leaving in its wake, partly to mostly cloudy skies. Still very warm out there. How's this for September temperatures at this hour? Still near 80 degrees, 79 at Metro Airport and at City Airport, only down to about 70 overnight and remaining warm and muggy but dry by morning. Now tomorrow afternoon, different story. Another marginal risk of strong to severe storms throughout southeast Michigan. We'll talk about the timing of these and, of course, your 7-day forecast in minutes.
All right, Andrew, we have breaking news from Huron Township tonight where police have a home surrounded.
It's been going on now for hours. Tim Pamplin on the scene with the night cam. Tim.
We're asking residents in this area to please stay inside, shelter in place, and let us get this situation under control.
A very serious situation here in Huron Township. This is Huron Road, King Road, where those two roads meet Huron River Drive. Reports of a fire at a home earlier this evening. When the fire department and police officers arrived, they found something very concerning. Something has put this neighborhood into a lockdown.
It is quite a big deal, and it's something that we want to make sure that everybody's safe, both the occupants inside the house as well as our officers, fire staff, and people that are here on scene.
Michigan State Police here on the scene. Their bomb squad vehicle just rolled down the street here. Neighbors, some can't get back to their homes. They're waiting at the end of the street here, but a very tense situation. Again, where Vining, King Road and Huron River Drive meet, on lockdown at this hour. That's the scene in Huron Township. With the night cam, Tim Pamplin, Local 4.
We're also following some breaking news from Southfield where an elderly man has died after being hit by a car while crossing the street. This happened on Telegraph south of 696 near a Starbucks. We're told the driver who hit the man stopped and called police.
What a performance. Have we said that before? Again, the Detroit Youth Choir impressing the judges tonight on America's Got Talent as they try to book a spot in the finals.
That's entertainment. I felt completely entertained by that, Mr. White. As the daughter of a teacher, I know how much it means to bring the best out of the youth, to bring the best out of children and to see something in them that they don't even see in themselves. And you have truly done that.
I started off crying and I never stopped.
Well, now they need your help to support the choir. All of downtown Detroit decked out in purple tonight. Motor City Casino, Fox Theater, Little Caesars Arena, all working to help get out the vote. So the clock is ticking and voting is only open till 7 a.m. to try to send this terrific Detroit Youth Choir to the finals.
We'll remind you how you can vote in a few minutes, but first let's get to Kimberly Gill, who's live on the red carpet tonight in Hollywood. Hey, Kim.
Hey, what's up, Devin and Jason? Once again, Detroit Youth Choir did their thing. They blew the roof off of the Dolby Theater here in Hollywood, California. I'm here on the red carpet. I just had an opportunity to talk to a bunch of folks. We'll get to that in just a minute, but let's just show some video. The choir just rocked it out. Everybody, they were on their feet. The judges were on their feet. You heard Gabrielle Union say she was just in tears from the very beginning. She didn't stop crying until the end of the performance. It was fantastic. I got a chance to talk to Simon Cowell and Anthony White after the performance here on the red carpet. Take a listen. This is what Simon Cowell had to say.
You are an inspiration, and what you've done for these kids is remarkable. and he has my respect. I really, really like him, and I love the kids, and I think they've given themselves not just a chance of getting through to the finals, but maybe a chance of winning this.
Well, I feel really excited. I feel like we really left it all on the stage and we did our thing out there.
Yeah.
I feel like we gave it 100%, and just for Gabby to say that, we feel more motivated, and when we come back out, which we will, we're going to give it our all.
Don't you love that confidence? They did. They gave it their all. So that's it. It is up to you now, Detroit. You have to vote to get these kids to get to the finals. They did a fantastic job. Don't you think, guys?
So impressed.
Amazing.
We were just like the judges.
Just amazing. Keep it up one after another. They keep coming up with another performance and just crushing it.
Yeah, really, really fun. And obviously, you look like you're having a great time covering them, Kim.
Oh, it was a fabulous time. I hope we get to come back out next week if they make it, when they make it to the finals. Let's just speak in those terms. Just a really, really great opportunity to showcase them. I know maybe the highlight of the performance was a young lady who was rapping, and we had Queen Latifah, who was a guest judge tonight, and that was by design for her to make an impression on Queen Latifah, and I think she surely did tonight. I know she did because I was actually able to ask that question to the Queen tonight. It's just been a wonderful time, Devin and Jason. We'll send it back to you, and now it's just up to Detroit and America to vote.
Absolutely, and we're going to tell everybody how to do it one more time right now. It's the #1 way you can support the choir. Let's get them on to the final. From now until tomorrow at 7 a.m., you can cast your vote on the AGT app or online. If you're not sure how to do that, we have a how-to that'll walk you through everything at clickondetroit.com. You can vote up to 10 times using each method. And we're not done yet. More from the red carpet on Local 4 News today, starting at 4:30 a.m. And plus, if you missed tonight's introduction of the choir on AGT because of our severe weather coverage, and a lot of you did call and ask for that, we've posted that for you to see at clickondetroit.com. Devin?
Other news tonight, not in my backyard. That was the overwhelming sentiment from the packed house that showed up in Westland tonight, furious at city government for approving an opioid treatment center. Mara McDonald live near Wildwood and Ford Road, and that is right in the area where that center is going in, Mara.
Devin, that center is going right behind me. You see that dilapidated restaurant? That's where it's going. But let me set up for you what this whole area looks like. Right across the street, you have a strip mall. Now behind this restaurant, or dilapidated restaurant, you have a cemetery, and immediately adjacent, you have a health club. All of this is zone commercial.
Why not raise tax to build a newer building with their new kitchen and all their new beds away from the kids?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, please ask questions and let's not have this.
So my question is, what do you do? Show them their 24-hour cooldown and say, you signed it, you throw it at them to keep them there?
Anger and resentment bubbling over tonight from people who live near the center's location. One of the chief complaints is its proximity to a school and park, which are about a quarter-mile away. Dino Tomei, who owns the commercial property adjacent to the site, doesn't want it there either.
It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong for the kids of the community.
I think this is a good idea because of the fact that there are people out there that need the help that they need.
There were supporters here tonight, but they were in the minority. The crowd excoriated the council for approving it and fired questions at the center's medical consulting physician, nationally recognized Dr. Angela Barthwell, who has spent her life specializing in treating addiction, including a stint in the Bush White House.
That's not what I said. So let me just correct that, because if that's a real issue, you cannot check out against medical advice from a facility of this sort.
Back here live, the city of Westland has given its approvals for this. Now they have to wait on state approvals. They expect that to happen. Bottom line, expect to see that treatment center up and running in a little over a year's time. We're live in Westland tonight. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
All right, Mara. A Farmington Hills judge deciding there is enough evidence to send Floyd Galloway Jr. to trial in the murder of Danielle Stislicki. Prosecutors in court today presenting phone records, placing Galloway and Stislicki together the night of her disappearance. It's been nearly 3 years since Danielle went missing back in December of 2016. Her parents believe this is the first step in justice for their daughter. And we apologize, we lost the audio on that, but more evidence is expected to be introduced in this case. A trial for Galloway, though, could take months or even a year to begin. The Detroit sports world paying tribute to Fred McLeod tonight, who died this morning at 67 years old.
All of us still trying to come to terms with it. It just seems unbelievable. At Comerica Park, the Tigers honored both Fred and Chase D'Amato, the Tigers minor leaguer who died last week in a skateboarding accident. A moment of silence was held prior to the first pitch tonight in the Tigers-Yankees game. Fred was a longtime Detroit sportscaster, of course, voice of the Cleveland Cavaliers most recently. Alumni of Local 4 here, leaves behind his wonderful wife, Beth McLeod, and 3 children. Bernie's going to share one of his favorite Fred McLeod moments ahead tonight in sports. We're thinking about Fred's family and friends everywhere, and that is legions of people.
So many people, so many things coming in today just talking about what he meant, and man, was he good.
Oh, he was terrific. Terrific, a real pro.
Yeah. Still to come tonight, Google is getting into the baby monitor business.
We'll have a look at what Google is promising. There could be a breakthrough for parents coming up.
A murder for hire plot involving a teenage girl, who she was targeting and how her plan quickly unraveled. Here's Jermont.
So how exactly did the man with a convicted felon end up volunteering at one school district? We got our hands on this independent report. I'll tell you what it reveals about Wyandotte schools ahead.
The kids are back in school, and as usual, they took their germs back with them. I'm Dr. Frank McGeorge. Tomorrow at 6 a.m., I'll show you the illnesses that are most likely to be what's going around these first weeks of class and how to avoid them.
They brought the house down on America's Got Talent.
Every young man and woman on the stage represents me and where I came from.
Now, right now, the Detroit Youth Choir's fate is in your hands. Here's how to vote. And you can still vote all the way up until 7 in the morning. Go to clickondetroit.com/AGT for more details. Help these hometown heroes achieve their dreams.
We are the Detroit Youth Choir. And vote for us on AGT.
Yeah! Vote now.